After a hard hit during a Thursday night game last month, Carolina Panthers defensive captain Luke Kuechly has been on the sidelines in concussion protocol. The hit and the action taken by the franchise and NFL has renewed the conversation about concussions and CTE. Kuechly spoke to the press about the hit for the first time this week and took on the topic head on.
You're a smart guy and you understand what happens to guys with multiple concussions at 50, at 60.
What happens to them?
Well, there's more guys who are turning up with CTE if they have multiple concussions, and that's what the science is saying.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that. I think there's still a lot to be learned from it.
Carolina Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly heeding the advice and instruction of trained medical professionals that specialize in concussion protocol. At East Carolina University, athletic staff is keeping a close eye on the pros and implementing similar practices at the college level.
The problem is not getting the concussion. The problem is when they get returned to play too fast or they go back in before they've healed from their concussion, where you really start to see the long-term issues.
Attention has turned to the threat of CTE, but there is still a lot that doctors are working to figure out.
Not every concussion will eventually lead to CTE. It sometimes gets played that everyone that has one will get CTE, and that's not true. Some research has even shown that people being diagnosed with CTE didn't have diagnosed concussions.
One thing is for certain, the way people deal with concussions has changed.
The players are much more aware and attuned to what symptoms are of a concussion, whereas before they may not have been, or they may have played them off, tried to play through concussions.
That approach likely influenced by all-stars like Kuechly.
I want to play and I want to be out there with the guys, and I think everyone knows that, but our guys have done a great job in the past and currently of figuring out what's best for not only me but our team, and I trust what those guys have to say.
Now it's unclear if Kuechly will return to the field this season. ECU Athletics says the direct approach of dealing with concussions is changing sports from the youth level and helping researchers learn more about the impacts of concussions and CTE.